Good morning. I am Mr. Gullette. This is my open house video, business keyboarding and coding fundamentals. Started. Business keyboarding and fundamentals. If your student has listed on their schedule business keyboarding, that is the first part of the class, and coding fundamentals the second part of the class. So the first semester of this class will be spent doing business keyboarding. It's just the intro course to provide introductory keyboarding, word processing, computer hardware, internet, and business application skills. The second part of the class, which will start next semester, will be coding fundamentals. Content includes, but is not limited to, foundational knowledge and skills related to computer coding and software development. Instruction and learning activities are provided in a laboratory setting, using hands-on experiences with equipment, materials, and technology as appropriate to the course content and in accordance with current practices. Turning in assignments. How to turn in assignments. So because of this expansive curriculum that we have many different things that we learn and many different things that we go over. There's several ways to turn it in, several different platforms that will turn in assignments. For the most part, things will be turned in on Teams. All of the tests and quizzes will be in Focus. We do have what's called U-Certify. Those will be for your end of quarter exams, which I'll go over here in a second. In addition to a few other websites that we use to kind of help facilitate learning. My grading scale, the policy is classwork's 20%, quizzes are 30, and tests and projects are 50. We will try to keep it close to, the students probably have 2 tests or a test or a project each 9 weeks. So that counts for a large part of their grade. Certifications. So with the U-Certify, the students have an opportunity to get what's called a digital tool certification. They'll be able to test 3 times this year on different certifications that they can use on college applications, future job applications, internships for summer programs, many of those things that they can use these digital tool certifications for. So for this course, we'll get a certification in cybersecurity, communications, as well as word processing. Makeup work, students have 1 day per class period that they are late to turn in late work, 1 day per class period that they're absent to turn in late work. For virtual students, the expectation is that you're online in class every day so that you're not getting behind. If you are going to be out or anything like that, you need to make me aware before that day's class so that I can make a notation of that. Some of the websites that we'll be using, brainpop.com is a big part, learning.com, code.org, makecode, microbit.org, and U-Certify. And those are just some of the popular websites that we will use throughout the year. Tutoring. I do offer tutoring for students that are struggling, but it is on an appointment basis. So I don't normally have a lot of kids that want to stay after a tutor. I try to get as much help as I can during class so that way I don't have to keep students after school to do any kind of tutoring or anything. Once we get into the coding part of the class, we may have some students who will need a little more help with some of the coding. But I do those by appointment, try to confirm with the parent or guardian to make sure that students have a ride ready, accessible for whenever tutoring is over. Best ways to contact me. My contact information, GULLATTE@duvalschools.org. I also have a Google phone or Google number that you can reach me at, 904-370-3177. You can call me or shoot me a text, and I try to get back with you within 24 hours of your email or your text message. So those are the ways to contact me. I do want to go over the just how Teams works. So for this class, it's under business keyboarding. So just in case, these are kind of things that students post that they're not supposed to, but we dealt with that. Assignments will be under the assignments tab. So anything that your student is missing that they need to turn in, they can normally go under the assignments tab, click on the assignments tab, and it will take them to whatever it is that they're missing that they need to turn in. Also under post, so you can see all of my posts. We try to keep that free of memes and that's nonsense. But I post all of my assignments. I give links to all of my assignments so that way that students are aware of what's going on and how to access the work and what we're doing for that day. Okay. So that's just a little bit of Teams and what to be expected in Teams. I did want to show you guys, we had the pleasure this year of becoming a Project Lead the Way school. Project Lead the Way has just been a great program to get involved with. They give us a grant here at Baldwin that we're able to get some supplies to kind of reinvent the classroom and the way students learn. So I talked about having hands-on equipment that we can use. And here is just an example of one of 30 boxes that I got full of equipment that students can use. So in those boxes, they'll have their microbits, which they'll learn how to code on a microbit. Just a few things that are in here. So they get all of these supplies that come in the box. They got battery packs that they'll be able to use. All kind of connectors that they'll be able to use. An actual microbit. It's not in this box. But they'll be learning how to code on microbits. And each student will have material from this box to learn how to code and do things on the microbit. I've been through several of the classes, and it's really fun. I think students will really get engaged and involved with doing that. I think they'll have a lot of fun. So that is Mr. Gullatte's keyboarding and coding fundamentals class. If you guys have any questions or anything that you need to ask me, please feel free to reach out and I will get back with you. Thank you.